Now we care. It's time, school started. We're like, hey, hot mess, straw hair, what's going on? It's breaking, over-processed, washing it too much. Leave it to Lisa Price. God, I can get off my bandwagon. I was a little hard on that, just because I'm there with a lot of you. This is brought to us by Lisa Price, who is Carol's daughter. She started this company with love in her kitchen many, many years ago. So today, she's a household name. The Monoi is only here at HSN in the Supersized. We're talking about the most decadent fragrance you've ever smelled. It is a Tahitian gardenia. It is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. Over 1 million, oh my gosh, over 1 million units sold. So if you want to stop the breakage, you want to refresh your hair, you want stronger hair, this is a mask. And again, this is like 3 in 1. It's only $22.50. This is from almost $65 down to $22.50. Every hair type will benefit from this. You've got to be ordering it now. We're down to, I think we've got 3,000 of these, and that's it. Actually, 2,600 and they will all go. So we do have joining us Carol's daughter. Her name is Lisa Price. She's the founder and creator, and I have the privilege of working with you since you started here. You know I'm a slave to your Monoi. I love it, I love it, I love it. There is nothing, I've asked for hairsprays in this, fragrances, I wanted it all. It smells that good.
Thank you, Amy. It's so good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
And this, can you believe this price?
No.
I mean,
so wait a minute.
When I saw what it was, I was like, is this a mistake?
Because this is 16 ounces.
$22.50. It's the 16-ounce tub. I think the lowest that I've ever done this for might have been like $42, which was crazy even then. This is $22.50. And as you know, and many of the customers out there know, when you use this with the Monoi shampoo, you're getting a 98% reduction in breakage. This is that full 16-ounce tub, that luscious repairing hair mask, just what you were saying, all the time that we've spent out in the sun and in the water and doing everything, now we need to treat our hair. So this animation is showing us untreated hair on the left, and the hair that's been treated with the Monoi repairing shampoo and mask on the right. When we brush and comb and style our hair, we tug at it, we pull at it. The untreated hair breaks. The hair that's treated with the shampoo and the mask doesn't break.
Right.
And that's because our clinical tests show that after one use, breakage is reduced by 98%. And that's an average. So I guess, there were some out there that didn't have any breakage at all. But this has always been my holy grail. I love this mask. Whenever someone asks me, oh, what should I get from your line? What's the one thing that you would recommend? This is it.
This is it. It doesn't matter what. We'd love for you to use the Monoi shampoo and conditioner, but even if you're not, if you want a product, think about when you get your hair colored and they're like, oh, you need to do a deep treatment because your hair is breaking, the ends are fried, right? You ladies know what I'm talking about. They'll charge you $50 extra. This is $22.50. You are using probably for your whole head, maybe a teaspoon. We will never do this price again. Read the reviews that Lisa brings to us on this, because again, Monoi is very difficult to find, and you don't find this size anywhere else. This is good for all hair types. So what a mask is you shampoo like you normally would. Instead of using your conditioner, you reach for this. Leave it in 5 to 7 minutes. The shine is there. Your hair feels healthier, thicker, never weighs the hair down. It's that Tahitian gardenia, which is just magic. And we only have, like I said, we started off with 3,000. There's 2,500, that's how fast these are selling. And when these are sold out, they're gone. If we bring this back, it's $65. But look at the health of her hair. And what I love is that, Lisa, I have more hair on my head because I'm stopping the breakage.
Exactly. We can't do anything to make your hair grow faster or different, but we can control the breakage. If your hair is not breaking, then it's going to stay on your head. Now, if you're brushing your hair, you have hair in the comb, hair on the brush, the floor, the sink, the drain, that's all hair that should have stayed on your head. When you moisturize properly, when you condition properly with the right products, you get to have a full head of hair. And the hair stays where it's supposed to be, on your head, not on the floor.
Right.
I love Brooke's hair. I love looking at Brooke now. I haven't seen her in so long. I can't wait till I see you guys. I'm so excited about being back on campus soon. But this is just, it's such a great deal. If you've never tried Monoi before, this is the perfect time to do it. The $22.50 price is something that has never, ever been done. Don't know if it'll happen again, because it's normally $65. So this is a fraction of what it should cost. So this is a great time to try it out.
Okay, I just have to let everybody know we are so busy. Please go to hsn.com. This is something that we've offered here for years, but we've never offered this price. This is all hair types. I don't want you to have to think, oh, I don't have her thick, full hair. It doesn't matter. You could have my hair. You could have Patsy's hair. This is good for all hair types. So what we're dressing is the hair itself. Hair breaks when it's overstressed, okay? That means if your hair is breaking here as you're brushing it and not down here, your hair is never, it's not growing. It feels thinner, right? So the point of the, or it's growing, it's just breaking is what I'm saying. This is stopping that breakage. When you stop the breakage, the hair is healthier, the hair is shinier, the hair is thicker. This is not something you have to use every single time you wash your hair. Maybe you wanna do this once a week. So again, this is a ton, this is a vat of product. The smell, I just wanna take everybody on a journey to Tahiti, which is where, of course, Lisa had to go. She had to do her homework. She had to test out in Tahiti. Was that Tahitian gardenia really that good? Is it really that powerful? So as she was sipping on her beautiful drinks, right, and enjoying the scenery, she realized this is something really special. So yes, no sympathy for going to Tahiti here. Just jealousy, I'm very jealous. But I remember you telling me about the trip even before this product was created.
Yes, and it was very hard work, but somebody had to do it. But what we have now is, all of these years later, we launched this in 2011. We're now in 2022. We have something that we know works, that we know people love. We've sold over 1 million units of different Monoi products. And like you were saying before, Brooke's hair, it works for her. It works for you.
Yep.
It works for my hair. It works for Patsy. It doesn't matter what type of hair you have. As long as you have hair on your head, you can benefit from this deep conditioning mask. And a deep conditioning treatment is such a good thing for your hair. So this animation is going to show you what our clinical tests revealed to us about this product. You have untreated hair on the left. You have hair that's been treated with the Monoi shampoo and mask on the right. The simulation is pulling at hair when we brush and style it. The untreated hair breaks. The hair that's treated with the mask and shampoo doesn't break. And that's because our clinical test showed that after one use, there's a 98% reduction in breakage. So if I put that into round numbers, imagine you are cleaning out your brush, your comb, the sink, whatever, after doing your hair. And if you have a ball of hair in your hand and you have to toss that in the trash, if that ball of hair was made up of 100 broken hairs, a 98% reduction means 100 broken hairs is now 2.
You're right.
So that's a dramatic reduction in breakage. So where's the hair going? It's not going anywhere. It's staying on your head. Where it belongs.
Where it belongs. I know, there was nothing worse than brushing through your hair, ladies, and looking at all that hair in your comb. Isn't it frustrating? And you know, and it just takes you out because you're like, wait a minute, I don't want, and then you need to be up here. I don't have much of you left. I want you up there. I gotcha. And we're gonna do it without any mineral oil, no petroleum, no artificial colors, no parabens. There's a reason why over 1 million units of Monoi have sold. First of all, the smell is intoxicating. That Tahitian gardenia is just, it smells like nothing else. It's really beautiful. But then to give you all of those benefits. So if you're tired of seeing, you know, your hair in the shower drain, you're tired of brushing your hair, looking in your comb, imagine if you took 100 hairs out, or 100 pieces that you see in there, and put 98 of them back in your head, day after day after day, that's gonna add up. So again, it's something simple, it's something easy, it's incredibly effective, it's a customer pick, and this works on all hair types. Yes, you're looking at Brooke's hair and you're like, well, my hair doesn't look like that. I'd love for it to be, I'd love to have her thick hair, but let me tell you, it works on everybody's hair type. She's like, no, you don't. But everybody wants to have more hair on their head, right? Now we can stop that breakage. So if you're ordering this right now, we're taking off. I just wanna point out, this is a 16-ounce vat. So when I talk about usage in here, I'm just gonna share with you, this is all I would use for my hair. You don't have to use that much, okay? It's a mask. So put it on. Let it sit in your hair for 5 to 7 minutes, okay? Let it do its job. Rinse it out. You're left with this beautiful fragrance, but you're stopping the breakage. So just imagine 100 hairs, and instead of having 100, you've got 2. I mean, that's a big difference when you think about that, Lisa.
It's a huge difference. It really is. And like you said, it's something simple that everyone can do. You shampoo your hair instead of using your regular conditioner when you need that deep treatment. You're going to go for this mask and use the mask. A little does go a long way. Everyone will learn how much they need for their hair. Amy showed you what she uses for hers. I use more for mine, but this is still going to last me a really long time. This is huge, 16 ounces. It rinses out very easily as well. So don't think that when you're hearing mask, that your hair is going to be weighed down or coated. Not at all. It rinses clean from your hair. It detangles. Your hair is soft and supple, more manageable, and it's easier to style.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, when I try to describe the difference that it makes, if you're touching a fresh flower, and you're touching the petals and you're smelling it, those supple petals have moisture in them. They don't break in your hand.
Good point.
But if you're touching a dried flower that doesn't have the moisture, that isn't supple anymore, as soon as you touch it, it starts to crumble and break. So when our hair is not moisturized, it's very fragile and susceptible to breakage, and this helps to keep it moisturized.
Oh, and you see we sold 1,200. We have that many left, and that's it. You'll see it back, but you're gonna be spending $65. So the untreated hair, see how it's got those little breaks in it? That's heat damage, that's styling damage. You put pressure on it, guess what? Snap. You're gonna start to break that hair. When you treat it, see how you fill in all those gaps? You stop that breakage from happening. It's like you're strengthening your hair. And like we said, we're gonna stop the breakage by 98%. So like I said, think about 100 hair. And imagine, instead of 100 in your brush, you have 2. Why? Because the 98% is back in your head. It's not breaking. So that's so very important, especially for those of us with more mature hair, or maybe you're saying to yourself, I don't know why my hair's thinning. Try a mask, try this mask. There's lots of masks out there that will hydrate. There's lots of masks out there, that'll help if you've got frizzy hair. There are very few that address breakage. There are very specific ingredients that have to be clinically tested in order to say, hey, after one use, 98% less breakage. That's a big claim to make. Think about all your shampoos, your conditioners, even treatment masks. Do they have right there on the front label, after one use? Stop right there. After one use, 98% less breakage. Again, Lisa did her homework. She really did a lot of testing on this. This was years in development. This is not something that we're just throwing out there. This is a VAT at the lowest price where we are saying after one use, not 30 or 60 days, we're gonna stop